Hi guys, it's Ray. Today we are going to attempt to do a little bit of hydro dipping using the Marabu Easy Marbles. I don't think I've hydro dipped for you guys at all this summer. These are oil based. They need to be shaken up really, really well. And let me explain why I'm going to hydro dip these 3 cups. I bought these when I ordered a round of sublimation tumblers. They're 20-ounce sublimatable glitter tumblers, and I decided that while they're perfectly lovely tumblers, they sub really, really well. It's not a matter of an issue with the sublimation itself. It's just an issue of, on a detailed pattern, you can't see it. So I used one of 4. I did this, like I said, it took the color stunning, and I think on like a floral or something it would probably look good, but they're not going to work for what I wanted. So I'm going to hydro dip over them because why not? So I'm going to peel the bottom stickers off, and because these have a sublimation coating, I'm going to spray them all with a clear coat before I start. I'm just going to use the Rust-Oleum 2X matte or glossy, whatever I have outside. And I only have a few colors of hydro dip of the Easy Marbles, so I'm gonna do my best. Hi guys, I am outside. I am getting these shaken up. Hopefully you can see well enough. I have all my colors picked out. The first one I'm gonna do is going to be turquoise and azure blue and the clear, so that'll be 1. Number 2 is going to be lavender and amethyst. And then the third one, I'm going to do aqua green, aubergine, and dark ultramarine. So I have my cups all coated. I sprayed them all with Rust-Oleum 2X clear. After they're dry, I'm going to spray them again with that because these Easy Marbles are oil-based and the epoxy won't stick unless you coat them. I have some bamboo skewers here to tack to the edges and move around. So let's just get started. I didn't bring gloves, so we'll see how this goes. It's been a hot minute. So I'm just going to sprinkle a bunch of the paint. You want to make sure you have enough. This is like not cold but not hot water, and I am already getting covered in paint. So that is the turquoise. This is the blue. They have numbers on them, but they don't have the color name, which I don't find terribly helpful on the bottles themselves. My clear seems to be clogged. Okay, so I'm going to drag some out and tack it to the sides if I can. And in this blue bucket, it's really kind of hard to see what I have. I may want a little bit more. All right, so we're just going to take one and dip it and see what happens. I'm going to dip it slow at an angle. When I break the surface, I'm going to pull it out quickly. And I'm going to twist as I go in. very cool. So, there we go. Now I'm going to rearrange my cups on my stand here. I'm going to use that same stick to kind of clean up my surface. Okay, so I went in and got the other two clears, and honestly, they look the same. They're stringy and goopy and gross. So, I guess we're just going to go with the two purples. There's some more setting up on the top, I can see. Not very happy about the clears, but the paints themselves seem fine, so I guess there's that. Alright, that may have left a little bit of clear space. I don't know. And I definitely still had some blue in my bucket. Because that looks like a blue glitter base. But that's quite alright. I'm not too upset about that. You can see where I stopped a little bit. That's a little bit extra heavy. So, set that aside. I'm going to use these sticks to try and clean up again. It's not in chunks. No chunks allowed. So, I'm going to get these ones shaken up because now they've been sitting for a bit. Oh, she pretty. And my purple. And oh my god. And then my, what was this, aqua green. And I'm going to come back to the blue just a tiny bit. Okay. Get that chunk off my surface. Last one. Silver. Not anymore. And I just scrape the side of the bucket. Oh yeah. I really, really like that one. Not a lot of the purple showing through, but that's okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and let those dry. I'm gonna move these because this always happens as soon as I'm ready to work. The weather switches. So, I'm gonna let them dry thoroughly. I'm going to get them clear coated, and we will get them inside, get a coat of resin on, and decide what else we're going to do with them. Okay, so I am ready to get these all decaled. This one is a VC decal from Butterfly Lane Designs. So it is a clear decal printed with white ink, so it will show up on colors, and it just says "Be kind" with this really cute floral wreath and bee. So trim down your excess and pick a spot for it. I'm going to put it on here. I do have a little rough spot here, so I don't want to get too much over that. So that is that one. And then for these two, I found this really cute lyric dragonfly image set on Creative Fabric, and I wanted to use some of those. So that's what I'm going to go with for these. This one, I got a peaceful, easy feeling. I'm just going to go on the blue one. These I printed on my white Koala printable vinyl. So I did create an offset for them, so they will show up. But I'm going to apply it much the same way. Okay, I am ready to decal this one. I have this color changed and reprinted, so we will try this again. And again, there are parts of it that are going to stick to the paper because they were outside the parameters of the cut. There. Okay, I think I'm going to leave this little random dot off, but I may put these last ones on. No, you know what? I'm going to leave them all off. I actually think I'm going to come in with my blade and cut this little tail piece off. Because, a funny story, I made you guys that video for doing this last week, creating the offset from the PNG. Cricut did maintenance like the next day, and while it didn't kill the function for everybody, mine temporarily doesn't work. So what I ended up having to do was go to Silhouette Design Studio and upgrade to the business edition in order to be able to create a functional offset without jumping through 10,000 hoops. So I was not very happy, needless to say. But it is what it is. I made it work, and I can get some cups finished. I gotta get them all going the same direction or it's gonna drive me nuts. So I am gonna split off some of my resin because I'm not gonna add any more shimmer to this one. I am gonna add a little bit to this one and this one so the decals get a little bit of sparkle. It's pretty chilly in my room. Weather's changing. Boo. So I'm just gonna separate some of this out. And I'm just going to use the Perfect White Diamond Dust because I don't want it to be a different color shimmer because this has that silver shimmer base. The sun is shining directly in this window, so I don't even know if you can see anything. Because I'm doing 3 at a time, I'm further down my line than I normally work, so okay, so I'm going to get these torched and let them spin and level out a minute, and then I will come back and get you a close-up because I realize that now that the sun's gone back away, you can hardly see this one at all. Okay, so let's get a close-up of all of these. This is the mostly purples with that little bit of blue that's snuck in there, but I am completely unbothered by that little bit of blue. Love it. And then this one, which is the darker blues. And that cute decal. Love the details on this one. I pulled this decal because of that blue in the flower. I thought it would set off the teal in the cup. And then the last one was the blue with the little bit of purple. This does actually have a very, very pale blue offset. It looks very white. It's the palest of blues. But I did change the offset color to not just be white. Look at the swirl on the bottom of this one. Absolutely love it. I think this one's my favorite, or possibly this one, but I think this one has the most interesting details. So I don't know. There they all are. Absolutely love them. Glad I finally managed to get some hydro dips in before the weather changes. So that is it. Thank you for watching.